What's up, guys? Patty Richards Kicks here, back at it for a kind of like a discussion video. There's a let me, you know, and then I'll just gonna move my chair back. So I know this has been talked widely about in the sneaker community, but today I'm going to share my opinion on it, and it is why Jays are sitting. Oop, just trying to keep my iPad. I was watching some B Sneak, Daddy's the plug, even though my mom's the plug. Um, so in my opinion, I don't think that it's not that Jordans are selling, especially in GRs. I think it's just Jordan and Nike, they're putting out too much. I mean, for example, I'm gonna choose the Motorsports right here. This shoe should have been more limited than this should have been one of the most limited GRs release of the year. If you don't know about the whole Jordan Motorsport everything, one of Jordan's, the Jordan Motorsport 5, that shoe was made for the Jordan Motorsport racing team. That was made for everybody on that team. So that's like a historic colorway. And I know Stadium Goods has the 5s, the only shoe that released, and they're like $8,000, I think. So I'm not saying Motorsports should be worth $8,000, but I'm saying the history behind the colorway should mean a lot to Jordan Brand, and they should have made it. They probably made like 10 to 15,000. Nah, not even like 20,000 pairs, and they're still sitting. And I copped the pair because I liked it. See, I buy a lot of GRs because now I'm starting to get more rare releases, but now I'm gonna go to the DMP pack, which I'm just gonna get the box. The DMP pack shoulda, and it did sell. It did sell. Now the only reason how I got it in my mall was my mall. I only had the Foot Action, and the Foot Action. I have many other stores, but the Foot Action was the only store in my entire area that got it. So they sold out like the first day or two, and then Jordan Brand sent them more, which I don't like. I'm happy I copped, but they made so many pairs. Whenever Jordan Brand makes a pack, they're usually going for a lot more money, which, like the Raging Bull pack, the anniversary 11 pack, all that, the Defining Moments pack, which is this, the Kobe pack. There's a bunch of different packs that release that 2 3 years, unless you're the Kobe pack and there's only like some odd amount of releases and they're going for $30,000. But like the Raging Bull pack, if you want both, that's easily $800 to $1,000 to maybe even more. So the DMP pack, it's a pack that will definitely sell. It's definitely a pack that it's not going for a lot of money, but once everybody's gotten their pair, and now they're worn more, but then people want them more. They're more sought after. Then they're going to raise up in money. Maybe next year or 2 years from now, whenever the next pack releases, it's probably going to be like at least $100 more than retail. Depending on what size, they go for like 600. I've seen 700, which is 700 is crazy, but 600 depending on your size, that is understandable. Next, we're going with the History of Flight 13s. That shoe hasn't even released yet. It releases Saturday. Flight Club, which always gets, and Stadium Goods that always get their shoes early, already have them for below retail in some sizes. And I'm like, what? That's sad that they haven't even released yet and you can get them for under retail, which I think is absolutely crazy. But, another shoe that I'm going to have to go with is the Air Jordan 1 New Love. Now, great shoe. But the shoe came out few years back in the New Love and Old Love pack, which it was like a black toe, one low, and then which was the Old Love, and the yellow and black was the New Love, and that pack sold out. But just like any other pack, you can't buy one separate. So that was the one more people liked. But sorry, it's early. But that's a shoe that should have sold out, and a lot of people wanted it. And I think it sold out in my mall. I don't think there's like any other places that have it. But I mean, another thing is quality. I'm sorry, my nose is like, ooh, ooh. I'm sorry. But another thing is quality. Jordan quality is not good. Now, there are some shoes that have great quality. In my opinion, the DMP pack, that's good quality, but it's a $500 shoe. I mean, but when you're talking in terms of pure money, fours, quality is okay, but it's not like butter, you know? It's good quality, but I mean, it could be a lot better, like creases. Any Jordan 4 quality, the leather just creases so easily. And another thing is that they're releasing too many of the same shoe. Like, I mean, they always pump out more and more and more and more. Like what they did with the 12s. Well, this year they're doing it with the 13s. They released, what, 3 or 4 pairs of 13 lows. They're releasing a bunch of 13s, the playoffs. They did the DMP pack. Let's see, History of Flights. What other 13s did they release this year? Black Cats. They released Chicago's, or the Cherries, or whatever you want to call them. But they released a lot of 13s, and just like last year with the 12s, the flu games, True Blues, UNC's Wings, and then and now they're releasing 12 lows, and it's just crazy, you know. It's time to stop, you know. And they're doing it with fours too. They're releasing a bunch of fours, and they're releasing a bunch of trashy ones. Like, I mean, I know this is gonna be like me sounding like a complete douchebag, but they're releasing more shoes for, you know, I'm just not even gonna say it, but they're releasing shoes that are just trash, and for people that aren't sneakerheads but just want a cool pair of shoes to them, but it's trash to a sneakerhead like me, and to other sneakerheads that just don't buy them and they sit on shelves. But like a lot of the shoes that I have, I mean there are like some shoes that sold out this year, like UNC Blue, this UNC 11 lows. There's not a lot of places. I don't even know if they're, probably if there's a dead mall. Barons, there's not a lot of those left. Gold Medal's restocked, but those are gone. What else? What else released this year that like absolutely sold out? Ultra Boost. Even Ultra Boost isn't even selling out nowadays. I mean, I got lucky with my Pride Ultra Boost. I only got them a few days ago because it was a return, and I was like, I need this. But like a lot of shoes, just, you know, the All Star 1 sold out. Space Jam, yeah, but Space Jams were last year. I mean, it's just crazy. But anyway, that's my 5 cents about the whole why Jays aren't sitting, and yeah. So I want to thank you all for watching. I want you to subscribe, like, comment down below, share this video with your friends, and I'm out.